Welcome in. How we doing today? How we doing? Hope everybody's having a blessed Monday. We are just out here at Little League Field, getting some practice in, did a little warm up, had some throws. I'm not gonna be able to see chat because I got it facing me. Last time it was inverted, which was super annoying. I'm gonna put my music on as the playlist. These will just be low key in the background anyway, but we're gonna break in all this stuff. Break in these new batting gloves and shit. We'll restart that in a minute. I'm gonna work on lefty for a session. I only want to take like 30 swings off the tee, but the whole reason I only want one, still using this wood baseball bat. I did not make it to the wood tournament for Toys for Tots. Again, if you guys want to donate, just go ahead and donate. This is my old college baseball bat. It's softball, so and it's cold, but it should be okay. Still got this callus on my main hand for right-handed hitting. That'll probably crack open by the end of this. But again, I wanted to go ahead and get this going to start. Should say I'm live. Why does it not say that I'm not live? Am I not hooked up to the internet? I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Does it say that I am live? It does not. I don't know why. Oh, it does. Here we go. Let's see about that. Share this real quick. If you ever see this, drop a like, support, whatever, music on all major platforms when it's moving. You see it. It's moving. We're out here. Click on the link and come say hello to the live stream. Dropping a thumbs up is the best way to support. Anyway, Monday, I just did a bunch of dumb stuff today. I literally woke up, was like, should I catch up and grind some World of Warcraft stuff? You know what's crazy is I complained before about how that game got super easy to level up. And now it's like I'm already in the end game. And just because I managed to join like a decent like guild or raiding squad, it's like easy as shit to level up. It's the hardest thing is like these specialty levels called delves, which you have to get like maybe 10 crests per delve, when it's like 45 crests and 400 of this emblem and 300 of this or 60 of this and 15 of that, like crazy ass emblem to get. You have to, they're hard when there's like 1 through 11 in like level. Those are probably the hardest thing to beat because you have to really take your time, attack like one target at a time, and like grind your way through. So I rate that, as in I like it. Shout out to the UK sling I picked up. Just had the weirdest dream about the Sidemen. Shit was so weird. Like I've been watching them nonstop for months now, and off and on for a couple of years. But it's just I thought it was funny that like I'm chilling with them, and something happened with like some liquid nitrogen, and JJ pissed Vic off, and then Vic poured. We're all hanging on my porch, and then Vic fucking poured liquid nitrogen out on my mom's roses. So I'm like, okay, why would you do that? Like, you know, you just killed my mom's flowers. So here I am trying to, he got it right away, and JJ got it right away, and here I am trying to explain it to the rest of the group, like, guys, if you're, you mean, don't pour nothing out on it. I'm trying to explain it to all of them, and I'm like, because this did this, and you neglected your friend, and you mean, now he wasn't paying attention. JJ then pissed off you, and then you pissed me off. So guys, just drink water on the porch. Like, don't pour anything out on my mom's flowers. It was just some weird shit. I just woke up from Literally ate a couple burgers, my fat ass, and then rolled over and went to sleep. The only reason I'm out here today, I was gonna do this tomorrow. So yeah, that's that. But Sidemen, if you ever see this, laugh at that, please, because it was so weird. I woke up like, what the fuck? But anyway, uh, my dream for like ever being a YouTuber is one day, I don't care if I'm 50 years old, I want to play in a Sidemen charity match. And no, I don't play soccer. No experience filming soccer. I'd love to start filming some soccer things because I know I can kick because I kicked a little bit for football, um, just in general, and I've kicked field goals off and on, just screwing around my entire life at the fields and shit. But I just think that'd be really cool. And I am cold as shit, just like sitting here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super cold, just sitting here. Oh my god. That was a breeze kicking up too. Oh hell no. Hell to the no. Whew. I might go do a lap real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? I can't leave because the phones can't be so far away from each other. Because that one, that one has the live signal, quote unquote. It's got the intro net. But yeah, so I'm gonna do some drills. Oh, what's up, y'all? I don't even know who's in here because I don't see that chat behind me. I'm about to hit a ball 67 feet. Yo, if I hit that bucket out there, I'm gonna do the 6-7. All right, I got you. If anybody wants shout outs or whatever, just say I'd like a Moon 610 shout out. But tell me where you're from and what sports you play. But yeah, now that I'm done having dreams about the freaking Sidemen and shit, I'm gonna do some hitting. Please don't laugh at me. Like, I'm generally like, so I'm a switch hitter. I can switch hit. I did it in baseball, but they would never let me because I struggled righty at certain pitching levels. I do it in slow pitch softball because it's slow pitch softball. I mean, come on. And I play all different competitive levels. You know what I mean? I play bar league, I play co-ed, I play like competitive co-ed. Sometimes I do random like charity tournaments. I'm supposed to do one this past weekend, but it got rained out Saturday, so I said Sunday I'm not doing like a reschedule. I'm good. We won't do that. We only play softball Sunday mornings during springtime. Sunday is for well, to be honest, the Lord. But also it's for football, man. It's for football. What do you mean? I'm gonna go out there. Although now that the Eagles blew that game, yo, how are we up 21-0 and we just don't score? Missed field goal on either side. The penalties were atrocious on both sides, and we just let them creep in. And then that play where there's like a viral meme going around with the gunner for the Cowboys. He got hit twice and pushed down and all that shit, got back up, and then made the hit that fucking ended up knocking the ball loose. That's all good and fine, but the number one thing they teach you is ball safety, like, and control, and like, you know what I mean, like security. That's the word I'm looking for. Secure the freaking rock. All we had to do was march and kick a field goal. Then we make that stop. Then we make this stop. Like, it was like nobody could hold the freaking ball in the second half. Penalties were flying left and right. We coughed up the cheeks. How you score 21 points unanswered and then give up 24 unanswered? That's garbage. And our defense couldn't bail us out. AJ Brown was going off real early. It was a beauty. It was a thing of beauty. You know, we thought we were gonna walk out of that stadium like 42-0, 42-6, something like that. 42-17. It just you gotta keep scoring. It's just like, so here's the lesson. It's just like men's league or any softball. Softball is a hitter's game. You can win championships on defense, right? But this is slow pitch. This is a hitter's game. If you don't keep scoring, you will lose. Also, there's a new video I dropped of Game 2 of the Radnor Championship, the men's league that we played. Shout out to them, back-to-back champions. Shout out to SoCo. SoCo Bags in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. They are our sponsor. Some of the best freaking Korean barbecue chicken and flavors of Korean barbecue chicken you will ever have in your life. Go check them out. Tell them Moon sent you. Tell them Moon sent you, please. I don't really go that often because it's just expensive, but it's good. It's freaking good. I'm on unemployment for the winter. That's why it's freaking 2 o'clock and I'm out here hitting batting practice. So, by the way, if anybody's hiring under the table, hit me up. Nah, but for real, I'm looking forward to getting my CDL in this off season and getting right back on the fucking horse, as they say. That is my goal for this winter. That way I could literally have my future out in front of me. Time to quit bullshitting. I try to do so many different things with my life and different skill sets. And CDL seems to be the only thing that, like, you could kind of just set your own schedule and tell them, you know, I'm going to work here and I'm going to work when I can work and this, that, and the fourth. And people are always in need of CDL drivers, truckers. People don't even understand that that's what makes the world go round in the U.S. Like all that shipping and different things. We are in desperate need of truckers. And they might say, like, you're going to be a sellout and this, that, and the fourth. I don't give a fuck, man, because it's about you and yours at the end of the day. Be a good human. But if I can go from making $30 an hour to $40 an hour, and you're mad because you were making 65 and it's been 20 years and you're not making 75, well, then they're going to do what every company does. They don't care about you. They're going to ship you off. You're going to start over at 40 somewhere, and I'm going to come in starting at 40, and you're going to hate your life. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. It's an evil freaking thing, but I hope whoever was in here had a really good day so far. Baseball, California. I'm in Pennsylvania, brother. All right, now what I'm about to do, real quick, I'm gonna go put my Moon 610 playlist on. What the heck is going on here? And I'm gonna get to hitting again. Please do not judge me, cause your boy is not left-handed. The first round, the first round will be left-handed. All right, and that's just because I want to loosen up my back too. These are brand new gloves and they don't fit, and I'm mad about it. They're pretty though, nice and blue. Shout out to Under Armour. I need a sponsor. What's up? Now, what you're going to see me do in rounds like 3 and hopefully 4, depending on the sun, is try to smash that right here line. Most of the time, ball's going to be there. I'm going to be out here, and I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to go put something right out there. I might pull. It really depends on where the ball is. If they pitch me inside, I got no choice. So I'm going to end up going. And yeah, probably pop up, honestly. But what I love to do, and this is, I'll just show you from this side, because I know I can at least hit it over there, is I'm standing out the box in the back of the bottom of the box, and I come here and I go, and I pop up to first base. That's what we do. Make sure this is secure. Hit it right in that hole, or up the line. But we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later. My elbows hurt too. I didn't stretch nothing up the body. I just stretched my back out a little bit. I did about 60 throws from the bucket. That was clean. Really, I'd like to just hit up the middle as a. Motherfuckers will yell at you like, "Oh, you hit the pitcher." Man, I do not have control left-handed the way I do right-handed. I can pull and I can make square contacts, and every now and then I'll Roll one over the shortstop. Not what we want to see. These gloves do not fit at all. They do not fit whatsoever. Can I hit tanks? The answer is yes, but not over the fence. This, excuse me, this is a Little League field, so yes, I can hit tanks here. That is not my role in slow pitch softball, though. I do play in a fast pitch league, actually down the road from here at a big church. I'm not a member of the church, but I've played there ever since my buddy, the Giovincos, shout to them, they were actually professional dodgeball players. What's up, Drella? What's up, Madrid? Well, yeah, they were professional dodgeball players. Played for Team USA in the Olympics of dodgeball and all that shit. Pretty freaking cool. But they got me introduced to that league. Shout out to Matt. He just had his first kid. Congratulations, brother. But yeah, that I could hit tanks in. I don't hit tanks. That's not my job. My job is to get on base. Especially as a big man, my job is to show hustle. My job is to be rooting. I'm going to inspire everybody around me to be better. I'm going to make noise all the time. And we're like the quietest team in the Fast Pitch League because it's like a church league and a lot of them are more churchy than other teams, which is not a bad thing. But I'm a rambunctious dude when it comes to competing. I'll never root against you unless I truly like I hate you, like I'm not hate nobody, but unless you're like a piece of crap to me and I just can't stand you as a person or something, then if you make it personal or something, but like I am the guy that's always like, come on, let's go, let's hit now. Every inning, every single inning. I don't care if it's a tournament, it's 7 games that day. That is my job, to make sure that we are never down, we stay positive, we keep talking to each other, keep communicating, and we don't get all pissed off. And then as a hitter, you got 1 out. You went 3 for 4, but you didn't like that they weren't line drives. So you pop up twice, and now you take yourself out the game. You just, I can't freaking hit today. You went 3 for 3 till you put your head down and got all negative. Come on, baby, let's go. Cut it in half. That's your only job as a hitter. Hit it hard. And then they get a hit. There you go. That's my job. That is who I'm supposed to be. And the fact that I'm okay at playing the game, too, is pretty good. You know? Single. Can I hit a tank left-handed? That would be interesting, though. Probably wouldn't want to do it here because if I do make the contact I need, I'm probably gonna hit. Well, I'm not pulling that hard, so. But I don't want to chase these balls either. I might hit 1 or 2 later, but not in the first 2 sets. Double play. Double play. Drop my shoulder. This, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference either. This is a fast pitch ball. Can anybody tell me why this is a fast pitch ball? I'm gonna hit a couple more and then I'm gonna come back. I'll even cheat. I will cheat for you. What's the difference besides the labels? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balls go away. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a fast pitch ball. Oh, rolled over. This is a cheater. This is a small ball. All right, maybe I'll see if I can put one in. Oh. High quality rubber tees. Because I just knocked the literal rubber. That is too funny. Oh. There we go. Well, what was I doing the other day? Oh yeah, I had it low. I'm just gonna hit one more righty. See, that's my bread and butter. I like to push opposite field. It's me is from OME. What's up, brother? Much love, much love. Color and the size? No, not exactly. So some balls are made with different cores. And it literally says it like right on them. Most of what we use for a slow pitch, they're all numbered. It says it right here. UAS, SAT, USAT, 125, 2PS. Polycore and stuff like that. The main, and then this is actually another different ball that says that it's AK right there. It says AK. This is made, it's just way harder. I'm pretty sure this is a U-trip ball. They're harder, they fly farther, they hit your body harder. You do not want to be, you don't want to get hit in the leg with one of these things, I'm trying to tell you. And that's happened plenty of times to me. Main thing is the seams. It's not only what they're made of a little bit, but it's the seams. Seams on fast pitch balls are raised so that it can be just like a baseball would, where they have more control over them. The spin rate is different, and they can dig their claws into them, quote unquote, their hands, whatever. But it's the seams. The seams are raised on fast pitch balls, whereas they're basically flat on most slow pitch balls. I'm sure there's differences I don't know. Well, I know that there's differences I don't know. The whole reason I had this raised too is because most of what we see is high pitching in fast pitch. You're very rarely going to make pitch or contact with a pitch down here, even if it's at your knees. You don't want that. You're going to roll over 90% of the time as a hitter, even good hitters. That's what I want. That is a single on any big field. That's a double play. Double play. There we go. This is a small ball. Technically, they call it a female ball, I guess, but I don't know why they allow it. It could also be a youth ball. I'm not really sure. But it seems messed up, so. Oh. I'm going to just retire after that, all right? I tried to bomb there, dude. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome in. Guys, that music you hear playing is also my music. Go to the very first playlist. Hit official Moon 610 music. Check some of that out. I'm going to try to get Happy Gilmore one time. See me? I don't even know if you guys can see the center. Where's the foul pole? Oh, it's right there. Let me back this shit up a little bit more. Just to give myself some more space. The goal here is to hit that bucket, though. It's just round one. I'm doing lefty first. Then I'll work on my righty down the line. So I love to smash the first baseline. My literal goal once next year, I'm going to be targeting first base. I want to hit the bag either on a bounce or on a line. I mean, in the air. I've done second base before. I've done third base I threw all by accident. But I want to target that motherfucker. Because if I manage to, it's one of my favorite things to do. That the guy plays me off, and he's like, see that? You guys might be able to see that ball lying there. And the first baseman is playing right there, and I'm back here off. And the pitcher gives me one of these. Down the line, even with a four-man outfield, I'm getting a double. Especially with some of these fields I play on that have really tall grass. And stop it. They got a long way to run. Then they play me short and I hit it over their heads. But unfortunately, I am also a thinker. So once I pop out once or twice, I got to get back to the basics of down and hard. And you'll see that later. We got like 12 more balls to hit. I'm going to go gather them up and throw them at the camera.
Please remember, I'm not left-handed, all right? Better. Right that grass line. We like to be right that grass line. Double play. Oh no. That's me. I threw my hand through the gun right there. I came all the way around with it. That's why I ended up in the outfield finally. Got all the way through. And I'm not walking. I want to try to walk because I walk in the box all the time where I'm all the time. I have more control right-handed nowadays. But lefty, I can't do that as much. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, too far. Too far, too far. Oh, double play. So bad. So bad. It might be true. Usually when I'm struggling right-handed too, that's the only time I bat left-handed. Or like you will have seen if you watch any of the games from earlier this Radnor season, it's when we're up like 12-0 in the first, 16, 20 runs in the first 3 innings, and I have like one more at bat probably because they only do like 20 after 4, something like that. And there's a couple of lower teams. They're nice guys. They just, I happen to be for the first time in my life on a juggernaut squad. I wish we could get that team to go play tournaments. I would love it. That is a single everywhere. Let's be playing me super off. That is a line out right at the second baseman. Nice little line drive. Alright. Baseball? I don't know if I hit that bench out there. Just curious, can we see the bench?
It is time for a dinger. Be right back, be right back. He said, no, you didn't. From France, where are you? I am from, hell yeah, if you guys would too, definitely subscribe, drop a like. There's gonna be a little break here when I go get all these balls out of the outfield real quick. But drop a like, subscribe if you would. I'm from Pennsylvania. I live outside of Philadelphia. Probably about like 30, it's like a 30-mile radius. I'll stay all the way around. This is the only baseball I have with me. I actually found this baseball. When did I hit that bench out there? It's probably, it's 215 at dead center, 204. So if I make the contact, it should go about 240, which I think is what that baseball is, where that bench is at. No, I missed it. Well, now we gotta do the not fun shit.
that's why I warmed up my arm. I did about 60 throws before I even started, because I knew for a fact I was going to do that. And this bucket don't fit all 30-some balls I got. I'm going to get some water, use the bathroom real quick. But if anybody has questions, please just comment them real quick. I promise you I'll be right back in less than 5 minutes. Go Birds, absolutely. You already know, bro. Yesterday was some BS, but I mean, we coughed up the cheeks. You from north of France? Oh, that's what's up, bro. Again, if y'all in here, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what? If you subscribe, you might actually be my first native French living subscriber. I'll tell you one of the coolest things about that. Everybody knows that website, Omegle or OME, can be super evil. But when I tell you the amount of nice people, I could get called all kinds of names for fucking 45 minutes straight. It takes one person to be super nice, attentive, respect what I'm telling them, and I give respect back, and it's just like, all that crap just floats off you. I have met so many nice people all around the world, it makes up for all the evil. It really does, because good outweighs the bad. Good outweighs the bad. I'm gonna go run this out here real quick. I'll back it up, so it's gonna come back. Be right back. But yeah, all the positivity, man. Keep that with you. It'll take you very far in life. I'm gonna take advantage of it. So since we got a lot of baseball, if there's anybody that actually plays baseball, tell me. You guys can tell me whatever you want, honestly. I'm curious how old people are. I'm curious what state or country you're from. I'm curious what MLB team you root for. I'm curious about all that. Who's your MLB team? Where you from? Who did you actually... Okay, so once your team was out of contention, who did you really want to win the World Series? Because I know unless you're a West Coast person or you live outside the country, 90% likely you was not rooting for the Dodgers. And once we lost, I'm a Phillies fan. Once we lost, you know damn well I wasn't rooting for no damn Dodgers. I like players. Like I love Freddie Freeman, love Ohtani, I love Mookie Betts. Some of the best the game has ever seen and will ever see. But do I want the Dodgers as an organization to take that joint home? Hell no. Hell no. Now, and people can say all they want about buying freaking championships. You have to play the game. People that say that are stupid. You have to play the game still. They got beat. They kept getting beat. And if you give any team enough chances, especially the World Series champions from the season before, but in general, a playoff team, a playoff caliber team, they're going to cash in. Just like that 18 inning game or whatever happened with the Mariners. You can't give people opportunity. I want the Mariners to win.
That's just me. So, to be your friend, hell yeah. Thank you. Dodgers, California. I ain't mad at it. So I'm a Phillies fan. I've been watching the Phillies since my fat self just turned 37 this year. I hate saying that shit. God, do I hate saying that. I hate it. I hate it. That's some bullshit. Where's the line at? Okay, so that's straight ahead. Really, I can't hit no further left than the bench out here. That's a bench, that little silver thing. But I'm gonna be trying to hit down the line anyway. That's my goal. Let's move this over a little bit. Actually, let's not. Because that way you guys can actually see my approach too. That's what I want. I just want the line just barely in there. All right, here we go. But yeah, Phillies fan. My favorite Philly of all time is Chase Utley. Before that, it was Scott Rowland. I don't know about quick hands, man. A little bit of power. Quick hands. And gritty. I love gritty play. So I'm looking straight. 215 signs right center. You guys can't see it because you're carrying it. And when I pull up here, and I'm going lower. Lower. We're going to put that down lower. Tell you why. Remember when I said you more than likely are not going to get people that are going to hit down hard on the ground? Well, this is why me reaching for an outside pitch, down and hard. That is my bread and butter. Or get the fucking out of here for a second. This is where I was hitting the other day. There's another line you guys can check out. But that's as high as the ball was getting. And I really plan on doing this. I want to be in that corner. Every time I want to be in that corner. See, right now I'm actually just hitting at the first baseman. It's not good. I want to be on the line. Your gloves are not good. They're too small. And this is why I'm also, my teammate, except for the big guy, my teammate Gio told me to put a bucket underneath of it. And that way I can get a really good simulation of where the ball's actually making contact. Down here. Still not there. I gotta turn more. I haven't made solid contact yet. I like those. I'm still missing though. That's where I want to be. Maybe 3.5 feet inside the first base line. Oh, look at where I rolled. All the way out of bounds, about 30 feet. Love that. And it's out of bounds. About maybe 15 feet, but you love it. I'm getting a double or triple on that. Oh yeah. With that cut swing. That backside boogie, baby. I gotta slow down too because I messed up my hand. Maybe y'all got some questions for me. Schwarber's good, yo. Schwarber is goated.
Phillies' problem is they got too many holes. Like if you look at when Kike Hernandez is your 8-hole hitter, you got a squat. You know what I'm saying? That's the Dodgers. Kike Hernandez, that's your 8-hole, bro. You got guys like Pages or Pages, what the fuck his name? Pages coming off of that bench and shit. How clutch was he all freaking postseason? He struggled a little bit when everybody wasn't hitting. He had several clutch hits. That's your off the bench guy. It's ridiculous. All right, we'll try to hit a jack. No, that's at the fence. Oh, I hit the bench. See, so that's good for me to know too, because that's probably about a line drive. That's like 230. Most of the time, these guys are going to play me right about there, maybe a little 20 feet back. So if I'm hitting line drives that are sinking down like that, that's still a single all day long. Men's league fields are 300 to 320, depending on where you're at. They can be 325 if you're playing like, sorry, I'm spitting everywhere, like world tournaments and stuff like that, but usually they stay directly 300 line to line. That's the backside boogie I want. The other problem with that is I got to make sure, because they're not strict about it in like the Radnor tournaments or a local Norristown type shit. They are Lansdale, surrounding in Chester. Most places are not going to call you unless they're like C or better leagues, or they're actually good leagues that have, you know, the box is actually drawn and good umpires. But you can't step out of the box either. You're supposed to start in the box, stop here, see my foot is here every time. So if the box would stop here, and here all the time, I'm pretty sure it's your back foot has to be in the box. But you can't step out of the box in most leagues, or they'll just call you out. Competitive leagues. Your bar league, no one's ever calling that. Co-ed, they're never calling that unless it's a tournament. It is a rule. You gotta be careful about what I'm doing. I can do this though. My foot was a little shorter, but that's still a single. I just dropped that one in there. And I thought this was a baseball field, like a big baseball field when I first pulled up. I didn't realize it was a Little League field, although I wanted to be at a Little League field. That was a boom. Do your lightest hit? What do you mean? This is sponsored by... No, it's definitely not sponsored. Also, pick up your trash. I don't litter. Pick up your trash. Make sure you pick up your trash. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Kyle? Who's Kyle? Do I want Kyle Schwarber to stay? Absolutely, I want Kyle Schwarber to stay. I'm going to try to hit one without the batting gloves on real quick. Just because I'm curious how it feels. And I also want to switch batting gloves. I want to just wear these a little bit. See, my callus is already starting to crack open a little bit. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Yeah, you guys can see it 1 second. I'm going to open up my other phone so I can monitor the live stream real quick, too. I had my music on. By the way, just go find this image. It says official Moon 610 music updated 2026. If you guys would, please subscribe, drop the like, go to that very first playlist and check that music out. Broken a Minute's a banger. Like, that's a love song, but if you hit Broken a Minute, that's a banger. Anyway, let me check out what we got going on here. He said, do I want Kyle Schwarber on the team? Yes, I definitely want Kyle Schwarber on the team.
Who are you kidding?
I want JT. He's not. Yo, he was hot as shit going into the playoffs. He hit in the playoffs. Nobody else hit. And I said it was gonna be like that. The lefties killed us. We could not hit left-handed pitching, bro. And then on top of it, base running mistakes. The base running mistakes that we were making, like we ran ourselves out of opportunity, which we are famous for doing at the beginning of the season for the last like 5-6 seasons. We've done nothing but run ourselves out of good innings. Consistently. It pisses me off. It's like we don't know our own speed. And yo, when I tell you,
That is one of the most frustrating things.
as a fan, is to watch somebody go first to third and get gunned by 3 steps every time. Oh, Schwarber did it. Bohm did it. Freaking Edmundo. I love Edmundo Sosa. That is my guy. He's a gritty player. He's a nasty glove. He got sneaky power out of nowhere. He did it a couple times early in the season. That shit pisses me off. I might get the fence.
Oh, I hit the yellow.
Nice. Where's my other batting gloves?
I need the shitty gritty Jones.
You know how you can tell someone plays a lot of
Softball.
See all that? All that's tack. All this dirty crap on these gloves is sticky spray. These gloves fit me way better than them. I gotta reorder. I'll save them for a rainy day. Maybe when I lose the weight finally, my fingers will be smaller again. Because that's the point of this. I'm out here working out a little bit. I should do a sprint real quick. And I say that because who's going to really, you don't hit this much, you know what I mean? Let's go baseball vid of the day. You feel me? All right, let me get these balls out of here real quick so I can get to round 3 before the sun goes down. Doing a lot of talking. Yeah, I don't see it. That's a ground out. I'm going to try to get the next few like down the line. 5 swings down the line. Or cut swings like that. Yeah, my hand ripped open already. I can feel it.
If you don't know,
Pickle juice. Soak that motherfucker. I'm gonna try to hit this one out. It's a small ball. No. Come on, drive. I am notorious too. We have this one field. It's like Hatfield or something. It's like $250 for a co-ed, but you can only use single wall bats. I've had the bases loaded like 4 times last season. I cannot loft the ball when I try to. That's why I should just stick down hard or slap line drives. If my normal swing, somebody's pitching, I'm not trying to hit middle. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna go. That was a terrible example. Terrible example. I'm gonna go a half swing and go. More than likely, when I miss a lot, I dump the ball right there or right down the first baseline. All the time. I call it the moon special. But you'd be surprised how lucky I get doing it. And it happens every year. Every year. Now I'm falling. I know what I'm doing. Here we go. I'm just going to try to hit one without fucking... I didn't move, man. Now if I'm facing this way, but let's say the white bucket is where the pitcher was dead center would be. I'm just doing it. It's probably right at like 190. All right, back to normal. I'm trying Happy Gilmore too much. Just gotta. Nope. Nope. That's just an out. That is an out every time. Line drives, line drives. Oh yeah. That's what we like. Hopefully, as long as first base ain't 6 feet tall and standing right there, that's just easy. That's a ground out. I got 4 more balls left. This is small. Should we try to hit the white bucket? No. I should have put the white bucket standing up so it could land in it. I managed to hit it when I bounced it everywhere. Nope. I need to move up if I'm not going to stride. No. Got my hands too far in. Alright, baseball. I'm going to try to hit that bench again. Oh. I'm going to drag. Oh, drop a like if you think I'm going to hit the bench. What up, what up, what up? Hudson, what's up? Oh, Madrid, thank you for talking to me. I appreciate you. The stand is up too high? Well, I'm practicing for slow pitch. That's why it is the height it is, because most of the pitches for slow pitch are going to come into the batter's box or the plate or the mat at that height. So that's just what it is, you know what I mean? I can't really tell you about it. Nope, that's right, that's right. All right, I'm right back. I'm gonna throw some in. Let's see if I can hit the bucket. gonna put the bucket back out there. Well, I'm gonna try to hit the bucket down the right field line. I'm really not a pull hitter. Only if there's I would say if it's fast pitch or like baseball, I can hit line to line. I just don't. Unless of course they know who I am and they bust me inside the whole or outside. Well, yeah, they bust me inside the whole time. That's the only time. I talked about this before in my last live. How I fall away from the ball all the time. Somebody said something they shouldn't have. Comment was marked for review. What did you say? Where is she? Message is held for review. What's it say? Oh, it just says, what you doing? What am I doing? I'm doing hitting drills. All right, so what we're going to do now is, I'm gonna move this a little bit over. Show this. I'm gonna put the bucket down here, down the line. I'm gonna try to hit the bucket. This is my last 30. The sun's fading real quick. So I still want to pick everything up and start it out. They probably play some tournaments here too. I can tell because there's two different clubs. There's a 60 for Little League. There might even be a 55 if they have like T-ball or something here. But it looks like there's a 60 and 65 players. But obviously grown people are not playing softball on a field that's 200 feet. That's ridiculous. 250 is crazy enough, I thought. Damn, I'm at 19% already. This phone needs a new battery. A baseball? I always grab everything, but that's why I'm also at a Little League field. You could, it says 204 in the corner. How far can I hit a baseball? I know for a fact, any adult who can, if you can make contact with a baseball at 50, 60 miles an hour, it's all about bat speed. It's literally about bat speed. Strength has something to do with it, but it's literally just bat speed. Because you can have a robot literally flicking a bat around at a 360 angle consistently, and it has, you know, but it can only support the freaking bat. But when it makes contact, and the bat speed is 130 miles an hour, whereas mine might be like 75. You know what I mean? It's hitting a home run, and I'm hitting line drives. That's why I hit line drives. I can hit a baseball 300 feet. That's not a problem. I would need the equal and opposite momentum. You know what I'm saying? I would literally need like an 85 to a 90 mile an hour fastball for me to do that. I would need help. Like, I'm not just going to pick up a baseball and swing and just hit it 300. That's not happening. Alright, I only got 18% on the phone, so we're going to bust through this real quick. And if the phone dies, it dies. Drop a like, subscribe. I did hit a home run, so I'm 6'7" as well. I got to give into it. You guys love it for whatever reason. Oh, I also picked up a 6'7" split in bowling the other day. It's in the shorts. Go like a bunch of shorts and help my algorithm. And I'll love you forever. Got a backside boogie, everything. I'm gonna try to hit that bucket out there. Oh. Should we just go for dingers instead? Is that what you do? Nope. That's my basic swing when I try to, every time I try to unload. Before that happens. That's why I don't try to hit dingers. I'm gonna try to hit 2 more of those. Nope. Good line drive though. Now the dinger song is in my head. I'm a fat guy, but I still hit dingers. I'm a short girl, but I still hit dingers. Switch both ways, and I still hit dingers. Everybody say dingers, keep it going. Oh, hit the bucket. Oh! Hit the bucket. Here we go. Oh no. I also one day, because this is a wood baseball bat, and it's a very old wood baseball bat. Found it in somebody's basement. That's why I'm using it for batting practice. It's a Reggie Jackson joint. Louisville Slugger 125, Hillrich and Bradbury Co. Made in Louisville, Kentucky. This is probably something that at one time was worth something, but it's been sitting in the basement so long, I didn't bother to check. I think it was like, I did. I think it was like 15 bucks on eBay. I don't know. I don't remember what the price was. Come on. Get him out of here. It's like that. That's a nice little shot too. What's not in my strike zone? I can hit at least 215. Nice. He said I'm 10. I can. Yeah, I'm only 10 years old. See, I wish I was only 10. Technically, I should have the bucket back here because you're right. Any pitch that's going to land or be up here, more than likely is not going to be a strike. But if it's coming down, more than likely I'm going to make contact with it actually up here in front of the zone. Or if it's floating. See, what most people don't understand too is I'm hitting from the same spot in the front of the zone this entire time. If I was smart, I'd put the freaking thing out here. Because a lot of the time, I'm going to be reaching across. And I'll be out there in the ball. That is a cheat code to hit backside. If you can hit like, normally I'd be right here. Bat's length, lay the bat down to the edge of the plate. But that means I could step here. I have the whole opposite side of the box covered. So if I get something that I think is sneaky, and there's no run, I could slap that thing right down the line. It's a cheat code for backside hitters. Technically, the box is not a hitting zone. Outside, literally outside of the ball, is the best spot we're going to hit and make contact with. Just depends on what kind of hitter you are. Sun's fading fast. Burn through these and I'm going. That's in here. That was one of the small balls. I should have tanked that dog. But at the same time, that ball has a cut in one of the seams. Oh yeah. We like those. We like those. Backside runner down. A lot of the good teams play 3-man too, or 5-man in the infield, because people love to hit middle. It's so easy to get doubles. I love it. Hit the bucket. I was about 4 feet left of it. Plug it. Try to hit a home run. Nope. Good single though. Oh. I got way out in front of that. My arms flailed. That's a bucket shot. On the ground, but we'll take it. Alright, now can I get it in the bucket since it's on at that angle? That was crazy. Oh! Oh! Let's go! No! That was just close to going in there, freaking thing. Oh my god. That's crazy. You like those? You like those? I'm trying to hit the bucket a couple more times. Oh, that's so good. Get out of bounds. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my favorite one of the day. That was the closest to the line I've got. God, that sounds good. I realized too, I was dropping my elbow the whole time, trying to flail through it. Now watch as I come up. Elbow high. And chopped it. Instead of dropping my elbow as I'm stepping. Keep my elbow high. The whole time, step, let it load, cut right through the zone. So here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Try to stay close too. Like I'm looking where the box is. Oh, here it is. That's the box. It's going over here. Unfortunately, still, a lot of these are going to get caught. When they just love to play me right at that distance. That's definitely out. I got like 6 balls left in the baseball. What percentage am I at? Ooh, 5%. Can we get it off? The phone's gonna die. I'm at 5%. If you would, drop a like, subscribe. Remember, to be the light. No one is above reproach. No one's better than anybody else in this planet. Be the light. And if you can't be the light, kick ass and take names. That's the motto. That is the motto. That's the bucket. Oh, you can move. My phone's definitely gonna die though. I'll have my power keep it for you. Alright, we're gonna try to hit dingers, last 4, and then the baseball. That's fine. Couple of rolls to the secondary fence. Way underneath. 2 left. In the baseball. This one's going further up. You see the chips fly over there? This one's the ball hit the original home run run. There we go. Nope, that's short. Oh, look out. Nice to hit on the little league field. Alright. Baseball. going for the bench. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right off that mug. Hold on, let me do one. Drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm literally just gonna be out here picking these balls up. The phone's at 3%. Remember, there's music, guys. I'm a verified artist. I rap, sing, and songwrite. I do sports content that I play. Just a bunch of rec leagues, but bowling, baseball, basketball, well, softball, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Gaming, sports. I'm trying to set up for a new setup. So if you want to donate, my Cash App and my Venmo are listed. They're in the description, along with social media. I slipped up. I should have wasted $650. Well, I paid bills, but and bought some Pokemon cards. Oh, I should do Pokemon and trade. How much percentage we got left? We got one pack out here. Stop playing with us. Hold on. I got one pack. What are you talking about? Hold on, baby. Here's your code card. you thought I was slipping? Oh, ready? Gloom. Charmander Char. Sableye, creepy. I ain't gonna lie. This is Phantasmal Phase. If I pull the Charizard right now, I'm gonna do a backflip and hurt my neck. Charcadet. All right, good. Nothing. All right, cool. That's why I have two. See, I try to mix in Pokemon cards with everything I do as well. I gotta hurry up because that sun is fading. Go kart. The energy's gonna be water at the end. Palmo, Gloom. Low kicks is cool and underrated. Nothing. Ooh, Mega Gengar. Nice. So what we do with that, here's the trick when you're out, right? What's it? Oh, when I say water, it's psychic. So I'll put these cards back in front. See, I'm out. I'm going to put them back in the sleeve. Because I have sleeves with me, but my hands are dirty, so I don't want to touch the Gengar on the front of the card. And I literally am going to put this back in here. No, I do not resell packs. I do not reseal packs. I'm going to take this out and put it in my collection when I get home. That's what I'm going to do. No. So, again, music on all major platforms. Pokemon cards, sports, gaming. And all kinds of stuff. Drop a like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Good God almighty. Also, if you want to toughen up, I don't know if it's still live or not. If you guys ever want to